So, if you already launch a freelance writing business, there's a good chance that you have some degree of confidence in your writing or copywriting skills. Otherwise, you would have chosen some other kind of business altogether. I mean, just think you could have started a landscaping business or opened a childcare center or something completely different. But even though you're a good writer, that doesn't make you a good entrepreneur. Part of being a good entrepreneur is looking beyond your day-to-day technical work and thinking strategically about your business. So working on your business, not just in your business. And that means doing some thinking about your big what and your big why. Now, I've never been much of a mission statement guy, but that's changed over the past few years as I've realized that your mission statement is a key component of business success. When you do this right, your mission statement guides everything you do in your business. It gives you the compass, the true north that you need to ensure you're making good decisions. Think of your mission statement as your big what. It's what you want to accomplish from a big picture perspective. It doesn't address the why or the how, that comes later. It's just the what. So let me give you an example to make this a little bit more concrete. When I was writing full-time for clients as a freelancer, my mission statement was very simple: to become a trusted partner and key member of my clients' marketing team by delighting them with my work and commitment to their success. Now that my business has changed, I've revised that mission. And it's now to help writers and copywriters earn more in less time doing work they love for better clients. That's what guides my big picture strategic decisions today. Now, your mission doesn't have to be tangible and measurable. It's really more of an ideal, a kind of like a when in doubt, this is what I ultimately want to accomplish sort of thing. But you do want to write it down. It really helps. So let me give you some questions you can ask yourself to get started with this process. How do you want to be perceived by your clients? How do you want to be known or spoken of? What kinds of results do you want to produce for your clients? How will you differ from your competitors? Once you have clarity on most of these key items, you can start drafting that big what. The next thing you need to do as an entrepreneur, as a solopreneur, is get clear about your big why. If you want to succeed in this business, you need a big personal why. It should be something that will get you out of bed every morning and carry you throughout tough times. My big why is simple. It has two components. The first one is about my family. So I was in corporate sales prior to going out on my own. I was doing really well, earning a six-figure income, moving up the ladder, but weekly travel was about to become an inevitable reality for me. And trouble was, I just didn't want to be away from my wife and kids all the time. I wanted to be a great dad and a great husband. I didn't want to be a stranger to my family. Freelance writing would enable me to do both, earn a great income and be home every day. I wanted to see my family every day. I also have a secondary why, and it took me a long time to realize this. I kind of knew it was there, but I almost didn't want to recognize it because I didn't really understand it. Today, I embrace this. I understand why, and it's just a huge component of why I do what I do. I love building things. I love launching and growing businesses that help people because they add tremendous value to their lives in some way. And that's something that's been a part of me, of who I am. It's a way I've been wired since I was a kid. And it hasn't been until recently that I've recognized that. I've always wanted to make my own decisions. I've always wanted to chart my own course. I've always wanted to have a hugely positive impact on others and to live out my own business values as opposed to the ever-changing values of a company with no heart or soul, or a company that was doing things that I didn't agree with. I needed a vehicle to enable me to do this well. And my writing business and now my coaching and training business have been that vehicle. So here's some questions to explore your big why. Why do you do what you do today? What are the things that truly drive you? What is your purpose? Why do you feel you were put on this earth? If you suddenly inherited, let's say, $50 million overnight, what kind of work would you do? Once you got all the travel out of your system and you bought the material things you felt you needed to have, what would you do? How would you spend your days? Why would you do that kind of work? What would be the driving force behind that, the motivation? And say you've had a very, very difficult week in your business. It's been so bad that you're thinking about just giving up your freelance business and getting a day job. What would keep you from quitting your freelance business? So once you've reflected on these questions, now you have the basis for drafting your big why. When you've written down your big what and your big why, I want you to refer back to these periodically. You might want to even post them somewhere in your office as a reminder. Use your big what and your big why to guide your decision making and to give overall direction to your business. Having these core values in place will help shift your mindset from technician to entrepreneur and open up new horizons for your business. This has been Ed Gandia with High Income Business Writing. For more tips, strategies, and ideas to earn more in less time doing work you love for better clients, visit b2blauncher.com.